Alright, what is up? What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Griffin here, coming back with another live stream for you guys. First and foremost, if you're wondering, we do go live every single morning, of course, for stock market trading, and I now do Robinhood options. So if you're into that, definitely consider that subscribe button below. We would love to have you here. The only thing that sucks with Robinhood options is that we found out on the Robinhood web, it looks pretty hard to, it looks impossible actually to do options through Robinhood web. So I'm doing one right now. I'm buying a put on Shake Shack. I'm buying one that goes down pretty far. So I'm going to probably put a put at, let's see, I don't know where I want to do it actually. So it's at $55 right now. So I will do, alright, trade options. Go ahead and zoom in here really quickly. So the volume is already 106,000. Okay, there we go. So we'll do puts. May 18th is what we're looking at, and I will go ahead and do a $49 put for $25. We'll just do, let's just do 2 for 50. Swipe up. Ooh. Apparently we got some news coming in. And there you go. We got 2 contracts, $50. I put puts on Shack right here at 49. So we'll see what happens with that. So like I said, finally doing options on Robinhood. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I'll definitely let you guys know. I'm sorry about like just kind of how hopefully my stream doesn't look too bad. I'm in my living room because it's just been crazy lately with moving and whatnot. My office is kind of right now, so see what happens. So SPY is still up a little bit. I might actually put another put on SPY right now. I'm probably still down on most of my options in Tastyworks. That's not right. There's always a glitch with Tzu. I wish I was up that much, but I can almost guarantee I'm not. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not up that much. I'm down quite a bit. Because obviously I have puts on Tzu. That one I'm probably going to end up cutting for a loss, actually, eventually. But we'll see. Still have quite a bit of time, but yeah, I'm going to close this out, actually, just to see. Let's go ahead and get it pulled back up here really quickly. Hopefully our stream is okay. My computer was lagging there for a minute. Alright. I thought we weren't even live. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, apparently my Tastyworks was lagging a little bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let that do its thing. I have puts on Pandora. Obviously I have puts on Apple. I'm probably gonna put more puts on Apple this morning, just because obviously we see that it's like pumped up by the almighty Warren Buffett right now, but I mean it's up like $25 in the last week or so. So there we go. That's more right. So yeah, you can see overall, like every morning, starting out red. Pretty much every morning I start out red when it comes to options. So if you can see pretty much the moves that I have: puts, calls, puts. So we'll see what happens. Get you guys pulled back up here. I haven't updated my flexible grid in a while. Under Armour is one that I play pretty often for puts and calls as well. Tizu apparently is down to 20. That one's just super volatile, so we'll see what happens. I need MAT to go ahead and come down to like 13 in all honesty, so that would probably be where I'd not break even, but actually have a profit. So right now it looks like I'm up a whopping 20 cents on my Shack puts. Another one I'm watching, man, I already forgot about that. It might be too late. Nike. I was going to put some calls on Nike this morning. Well, I mean some calls at 70. Let's see how much they still cost, actually. I was going to do this also on Robinhood. Let's see how much the options cost. On a 4-day expiration, pretty much end of the week expiration, a $70 call is now up to $14. When me and Searchy were looking at it this morning, it was at like $7, and a 70.5 call is still at $7. But let's look at it here. So we're approaching overbought. So if anything, I'd wait for a pullback before I did that. I'll show you guys on here on Tastyworks too. Table. This is a 4-day extra, so you're taking a lot more risk with this, obviously. A long call on the curve. You can see 70.5 is up to 9 already. But again, I'll wait for like a pullback of some sorts before that, because they're pretty overextended right now. Drip, yeah, drips down quite a bit. Yeah, it's down to 760 now. Wow, that's crazy. Gush, meanwhile, past $35 finally. And look at that, oil futures over 70. So we finally hit 70. We'll see what happens there. Actually, with Nike, I probably wouldn't do this on Robinhood, since obviously with Robinhood you're looking at more of you're looking for something that's like at least a few days, because obviously with Robinhood options you're limited because of PDT and all that, obviously, because you can't use a cash account, you're using an instant account. You're looking for something to trade like maybe every couple days, not every day, where like with Tastyworks, as long as you keep track of your buying power and all that, you can kind of quote-unquote day trade your options if you wish. Though I wouldn't really suggest day trading options for the most part. I mean, I've had a few that I've day traded, like Under Armour, SPY, but for the most part you generally want to hold these for a couple days anyways. So yeah, I'll probably go ahead. Man, I don't know if I want to place this or not. I'm thinking it's going to pull back a little bit more, but maybe not. I'll probably go ahead and just place this. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 calls on Nike going to 70. Now what I might do, like I said, I'm looking at BTE. Damn, yeah, BTE is up 5.5%. Did they have earnings apparently? Earnings minus 21 actual. I don't know what the estimate was, but looks like it's approaching that resistance though, right around that 550, 560 mark. So if you're in it, that's awesome. But wow, thing is so overextended right now. I doubt you can, but I'm wondering if you can play options on this. Let's see really quickly. Can you? Oh, you can do options on this. I wouldn't be doing no 250. What's it at right now? Are you shitting me? It's that big of a swing? Look at that IV rank. That kind of sucks though that you have to do a 250. What's our... Oh fuck, we're in... When did I put... Where did I put my Nike ones? Okay, so those are 4 days. I was just making sure. So what I want to do is cancel this. Go back to my table. We'll go to May 18th. Go. Curve. Still gotta do fine. I wonder if there's news with this one. Price target raised to $6 from $5. Okay, so I mean things are looking good for this, so I probably won't actually do anything from my option standpoint, because I don't know what's going to happen there. I mean, it's got some really good news, but then from a technical analysis standpoint, it's obviously pretty far-fetched, overextended, so for that reason, I probably won't mess with it. Wow, Facebook's up to 179. Let's look at how much Facebook puts would be compared to Apple. Apples are slightly, but obviously Apple's like, it's like apples to oranges almost, but it's interesting though. Obviously I'm still, so we just went green on Nike. Nike's one again that I might be an option that I day trade. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning. Happy Monday. Like I always talk about, I love Mondays personally, just because it's back to making some money. Wait a minute. So yeah, I mean overall there's been a resistance at 70, so we'll see what happens. Right now we're up a couple dollars on that position. Hopefully we'll go ahead and come on up at least like $69, but we'll see. Either way, I would really like to get rid of this buy today or tomorrow, to be honest. So yeah, we go up 2, down 2. But yeah, everything else, I mean, you can see the expirations are still, for the most part, weeks out. Around 2 weeks or so. 2 weeks, a month, I mean. That's the thing with the options, is you can kind of afford to just sit back, let the moves happen. Obviously you need to look at your theta and whatnot, but so old Shaq is still, it's only down about 20 cents. I'm surprised that one hasn't moved a little bit more. See how the SPY is doing really quickly. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and add Nike up here, since I'm obviously watching that, and I want to be notified when we come back up to our high. That way I'll know to take a look, which looks like might happen pretty soon. But either way, let's go ahead and go over to SPY. So again, like I said, we were talking about this in the Discord chat. It might be one of those days that we have a hell of a green day, but it might be one of those days where we go from green to red. Either way, whatever going to happen is going to happen probably by lunch, like it always does. But JNUG, damn it, I meant to put calls on JNUG this morning when it was down to like 14.85, but because the calls were actually pretty cheap, they were like $15 if I recall. But yeah. Drip is down to 753 now. Again, Spotify, what did I say? If it could get under 150, I'd probably put calls on it, in all honesty. Actually, if it hits under 150, I'll probably just see, in all honesty, how low it goes. And once it comes back to 150, then I'd consider putting calls on it, just to like kind of confirm a bounce. But obviously, they missed their earnings badly. So, we'll see what happens. Grubhub about to cross that $100 mark. Apparently, it already did this morning. So, good stuff there. Sprint still around 530, hasn't made me no money yet. Let's see where HER is. So 634 again. That's actually about my buy cost. Well, now it just dropped even further. But again, that one always hops around. It comes down, dip buy it, ride it up, make your quick profit, move on. TVIX is down to 664, which is expected. AMD's finally go on the rise. Like I said, that one long term, probably looking at $13 to $15 possibly. Snapchat's killing me. I shouldn't have put those calls until I had some confirmation. How's it going, Josh? Good morning, good morning. Hopefully my stream doesn't look too ghetto or anything. Like I said, I'm not in my traditional setup by any means. Wow, Alibaba might cross that $200 mark. But yeah, just kind of sitting right now. I don't remember if there was anything else I was watching too hard. Nike, Apple, SPY, of course. GoPro, I might put some puts on GoPro, possibly at some point. Spotify still going down. It might cross 150 today. Now, I thought about putting puts on CBS Friday. Wish I did. See what happens here. If this crosses back under our line here, I might consider putting a put in my Robinhood options account. What sucks is I can't really trade options like from Robinhood web directly, so I have to do it from my phone and then just kind of tell you guys, show you guys from Robinhood web after it happens. But I'll definitely keep you guys updated on all my moves from Robinhood web. So it'll be interesting to see if we kind of just keep on staircasing here or what's going to happen. Hopefully PLTA can just take a shit today. That'd be awesome. Still down about $8 on that one overall. Like I said, the morning is usually ugly for me. I might actually go ahead and cut Tizu at $15 loss because it was up to like 18. I don't know what it's at now. It's at 1280. I mean, even if it comes down to like 1240s, we're still at minus 15. So I don't know, how much time do I have left until that expires? 11 days? I don't know. Let's do some more analysis on it really quickly. That was also one of my first positions that I took. The only thing I was looking at was the 180. You can see why I put puts on it, but it's really just hung out right around $12.50 to $13 the last couple days. So I mean, the volume always sucks ass on this too. I mean, you have hundreds on the volume. I mean, it's just bad. But we'll see what happens. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll probably set an alert for if it crosses 13. And then I'll probably create another alert for if it goes under 1250. Just so I don't forget about it. Under Armour, I still don't. Again, I just kind of play it based off of the recent trend. Since it came below that line, I kind of see it now as a resistance. And you see we got up above it, came back down. So I'll see how low it goes, and then I might put calls on it again. It's one, again, that I play like calls and puts on. I don't know if there was any news recently that would really... No, not since the 6th, really. Or since the 2nd, really. But, let's see how much the puts would be right now. So these are 18th. Puts on the curve. So 1650 puts are $22. IV rank is pretty low though, so I don't know that I'd want to put puts yet. I'll just again play it, kind of see what happens. Because I mean, it could definitely go up to like 18. Again, if it crosses, obviously my trend lines aren't like 100% or anything, but you can see once you get below it, it tends to kind of act as a resistance. We came above it, boom. I mean, let's look at it from like a 15-minute chart. So you see, boom, rejected. Okay, let's check out Nike really quickly. Still at $2 on that. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning. Definitely let me know what you all are up to. Which stocks you're looking out for and whatnot. And let me know if there's any issues with our stream or anything. Wow, JCPenney is dropping this morning. But, yeah. Sorry about how, if this kind of looks bad or, like, hopefully the stream quality is still good. It's just, like I said, we're in the process of packing. We're moving in, like, 2 weeks from today, actually. So, a lot of stuff happening. And I'm actually not even going to have this couch possibly by the end of today. So, a lot of stuff happening. Wow, Gush is up almost to $36 now. Drip is at $7.44. So if you're still watching, I pray to God you stayed out of Drip. I was I didn't want to tell you to stay out of drip directly because, like I said, I don't tell people how to trade or anything. But I hope you took my hints at least that I was kind of saying I would not fuck with the drip right now. How's old Shaq doing right now? Shaq's actually now up to 56. Again, though, that's one of those. That's what I mean with whole. When does this expire? I think it's expiration is the 18th. So, like I said, with Robinhood, I'm gearing my options trading more towards like multi-day, maybe even multi-week trades, just because, again, you have to work with the whole PDT shit. Whereas, like with my Tastyworks, yes, I have commissions and whatnot, but as long as I watch my buying power and everything, monitor everything, I can quote unquote day trade when needed. So HEAR, I don't know where it's gone. I know if I remember right, I'm slightly down on that position right now. Yeah, I'm pretty much a break even. In all honesty, dude, 610. I'm surprised it came that low. I don't know if you bought there, but that thing, I don't really see it going under 6 today, to be honest. If it does, I would be pretty shocked. It might. I would not be surprised if this hits 7. In all honesty, today. So that's the only reason I held it over the weekend, in all honesty, is because I saw that potential. If it's 7, that'll give me like about a 70-cent profit, roughly 60-70 cent profit per share. So which will be pretty good. I also have a very, 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 very small position on that, but old grub should have held those calls I had. Tzu still around that 1275. SQ, that's one. SQ and MU. Did I add MU to my watch list? I don't think I did. I'm gonna put puts on this eventually. Wow, it's up 3%. I'm gonna put puts on this eventually. It's just a matter of when. It's running this morning though. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what happens if it gets up near $50 to $52. I might even put puts on it before then, because you're gonna see, yeah, resistance right around 50. So I'm gonna see what happens here with this. I'm gonna go ahead and set some alerts just so I'm notified as stuff happens. I'll go ahead and put another alert down here for once it crosses. So yeah, we'll see what happens there with that one. But yeah, this is also a good one for options trading too. But we shall see what happens. Waiting for it to hit 620. Yeah, I think that'll happen still. So good stuff. Fitbit, how's that one doing? Apparently not too good. Ouch. Yeah, I would just probably set a stop loss. I mean, it's up to you at the end of the day. Like I said, eventually it'll probably bounce back. It's just when. But yeah, that hurts. That's kind of like me with my Snapchat calls. I put them way too early. I thought I had confirmation when it was going back up, and then sure enough, it came right back down under $10. So that kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Where's Spotify now? 152 still. So we're now at $4 on that. So if I sold my Shaq puts right now, I would lose $24. but I'm not going to do that obviously because that would be stupid. There you go, Nike. Keep on making some new highs. $6 now on that. There's a PLTA. That's one we're watching. Like I said, with SPY, that's more of a, I mean, I wouldn't say long term, but I know this will end up playing out. Obviously, 254. Again, that wasn't because I think it's going to hit 254. I've mentioned this before. It's just the further you go out, the one, obviously, the cheaper the cost is, and then two, it's just good for smaller accounts. I mean, you're going to make less profit, but when you have a small account, you just kind of have to work with what you got, so to speak. Like I said, I don't think it's going to hit 254. If so, we got some big problems. But Nike's running right now, isn't it? Again, hopefully my video quality isn't too unprofessional. We got 5 of you tuning in. How's everybody doing this morning? Are you all, has anyone made any moves yet this morning? Or is everyone just kind of sitting, waiting to see what's going to happen this morning? So SPY is kind of consolidating right now. TVIX is at 666. Damn it. I just want to see how high this goes. I'm going to end up putting probably a couple more puts on SPY. It's just I want to see how high it's going to go before I do so. So I'm probably going to I want to be notified if this thing continues to come up. If I can create another drawing. Or no, not a drawing, alert. Wow, had a brain fart. And then I want to be notified too if it starts to come back down. Let's see how the IV is. IV is still pretty low on SPY. That's surprising. It's PTLA. I always misspell that one. So like I said, this one I'm really anxious to see because that one was kind of a bad trade on my end, in all honesty. Because I did not know. Okay, their earnings is coming up too. I'm definitely going to want to get rid of this one in a couple days. I knew that they had some news about an FDA approval, but apparently there was also news that this company might be getting bought out too. I don't know if that's exactly 100% accurate information, but I mean, you can kind of, I mean, you can see why I decided to put puts on it, but I almost waited too late, in all honesty, for my puts. Like I said, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and set some alerts on this too. So I had her above 42.20, and I want to be notified if it goes under 41. Nike came back down a little bit, it looks like. Which isn't a surprise because it kind of ran for a few minutes. MU's back under 49. So we're getting close. Get you guys pulled back up here. There we go. How's it going, Scott? Think oil was overbought. Sold one at 70.70. Nice. Cool. Hell yeah. We knew oil was gonna hit wow, apparently that thing just fucking shot up again. We had a good idea that oil was gonna hit $70. It was just a matter of when, right? So again, hopefully my stream isn't like too bad. I apologize for like the shaking. I'm trying to keep it to a minimum. I'm on my couch right now. I guess I could move to my kitchen table, but I'm not in my office today because looks like World War III went off in there since we're getting ready to move. Did BLNK get halted? Looks that way. Forgot to plug my damn laptop in. Yeah, it definitely looks that way. See? Ooh, a Whole Foods partnership, huh? Spotify, what, 150? Okay, looks like it's resumed now. So there it goes. Still running. Wow. crazy. That might be a good play because that partnership with Whole Foods. 740. Wow. On drip. In all honesty, I'd like to see the markets go down today, but we'll see what happens. For obvious reasons. Not too worried about it. How's everything else? HAR's at 637 still. See how much those Apple puts are running right now. Once the whole Buffett, once CNBC gets off Buffett's, you know what about Apple. Look for it to come back down a little bit. The thing about Buffett, he's very, very, very smart. So, see, 4-day puts are as low as $5. What's it at right now? Ah, that's fine. That. Most of them are red right now. I think they always do start out red in the mornings, and then I usually cash out on a few of them throughout the day. Nike went green again. I was up $8 on Nike. It's came down, but yeah, I mean, I'm not worried. Like I said, the ones that I'm probably gonna end up cutting losses on is Tzu, Snap. Maybe it's down to only -12 now. We'll see. I mean, we still got 11 days, but Snap maybe, and then this PTLA is kind of up in the air. That one I took a pretty big risk on. Those are the ones that I'm like the most concerned with. SPY, I know that'll play out with time. Apple as well. I might even, these puts on Apple are actually really cheap right now, so I'm really considering doing those. But yeah, overall I'm not too worried. The only one that I've placed today was Nike, so and then on Robinhood, I have Robinhood options now as well. I'm probably going to go ahead and place this really quick. I'm wondering how much more Apple's going to run up. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and place. I'm going to do one of these puts here. Went ahead and did an 11-day put on Apple for $31. And we're already up 3% on that in a matter of seconds. Wow, I placed that at the perfect time. We'll see. I don't know when it got placed exactly. Let me see. Current return 3.25. So we'll see. Like I said, with my Robinhood options, I'm looking more longer term on those. But yeah, if you all want to see, this is kind of what it looks like. Obviously, it's red. It's going to be red right now because my Shack puts aren't doing too well currently. Again, those are 11 days out, as well as Apple. And the HEAR, I'm currently up a little bit on that. This one I might get rid of today or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, I have a stupid small position. I had only like $50 of buying power on. That's why you see the cost was 44. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, I'm pretty much using Robinhood options as like more of multi-day trades because of, obviously, like I said, the whole PDT with the instant account and everything like that. But so yeah, wish I could forward MMM call option. Oh, 3M, yeah. You want to do calls on it still? Okay, I can see why you want to do calls on that. Yeah, I would do some long-term calls for sure, because I definitely think 215, 220 is not a real possibility. I love that formation it's got going. How much are they anyways? Let's take a look really quickly. Let's look long-term. Say a month. Let's just do it roughly over 5 weeks. Or no, not puts, calls. So I would do, these aren't too expensive, $39. Well, roughly, yeah, 40. See, commission, they're charging me $1 now. But that's not too bad. I consider, well, it's up on the day. I generally speaking don't like to put calls whenever something's already up. Obviously this has a lot of potential. I mean, it's been up what, the last week, ever since obviously the earnings was good, but I thought there was some news or something that caused this thing to continue down. But it's already up almost $10 from the lows. This one I might place on Robinhood, maybe. I could do MMM timing issue weekly. I don't know how much the weekly would cost. Let's take a look. I like this one for a monthly, just because, like I said, that buy cost is really low for a 220, and I think it's definitely going to like 215. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of variables in that, but let's look at the you son of a bitch. So May 11th, calls. Curve. So I would say 207. That ain't too bad. $19. I just don't like weeklies because there is definitely a bigger risk, but IV rank is, I mean, it's not high, but that's not bad. You go down to 205, it's still only $48. That ain't too bad. But what do you mean? You said timing issue. That's up almost $10 the last 5 days alone. I might actually mess with this one on Robinhood. Trade options, so buying a call. If you did a $4 4-day call at, some of these calls are way out there. So if you do a if you do a 207 call, 207.50 call for 4 days, that is going to cost you $16. Now if you go out to May 18th, which is just over a week, those same calls are 46. A 220 call on the 11 days, only $3. That's not bad. But that's 220, obviously, in 11 days. So you're looking at it going up quite a bit. And that's obviously... Now, say you wanted to sell puts too. I need to learn more about selling puts and calls before I do that. But yeah, I mean, the 4-day, I like how the 4-day on the price, again, I would be doing it on the desktop version, but they don't allow you to. The options isn't like on the desktop right now. So that's why I haven't done that. Let me go ahead and look at my flexible grades too. Nike's coming back up. TLA. I'm gonna add this to my watch list though. MU is still falling. Yeah, I kind of like MMM though. I'm definitely going to keep that in my watch list at the minimum. I'm up 6.5% on my Apple puts on Robinhood right now. Let's check out SPY puts. You can do a 2-day put. Oof. You're gambling doing that shit. I would not do a 2-day. Ever, personally. Wow, the puts are expensive on SPY. So the only one that's kind of hurt me right now is Shack on my Robinhood. Now we're up 10% on the Apple on Robinhood, which is $3 if you're wondering, because that cost me $31. I did go ahead and buy a spot put for $20, $2.59. Again, I don't see it going down there. People are gonna freak out. Oh my god, it's not going that low. But it expires. It's a 4-day one. $2.59. So as long as it continues down, I'll turn some profit there. Again, that's probably the shortest term that I'll do when it comes to Robinhood options. Just because, again, PDT and everything, you wanna. Good stuff, Josh. On Blink. I have to check my camera every time I move. But yeah, I kind of like how MMM, like for the price and everything, I mean, I ain't that bad. Yeah, old Shaq is the only one that's Shaq's giving me the shaft right now. But we'll see how long that lasts. How's that? Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts, cause yeah, I ain't too worried about it overall. How much is a weekly sell put on I? Let's take a look. Or here, let me do it from Robinhood because Tastyworks, it works a little different. But let's see. So you said how much is weekly sell put? So weekly, so the closest to a week they have is May 18th. So I mean that's just over a week. But you said a sell put at 14. They don't have it at 14 actually. It goes 15. It goes 20, 17.50, 15, 12.50, 10, 7.50, etc. So if you did it at 15, that would be $260. If you did the 12.50 sell put, that'd be $103. It's a little expensive for my liking. AIG's another one I'm watching. Yeah, that was on that. On I, yeah. Yeah, that one, it's pretty expensive. That one, all I did last week was what? I bought puts, and at one point I was actually down $20. I went and used the bathroom. I came back, I was up $25. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and take those profits. It was like 40% profit. So, yeah. Thinking about putting puts on GoPro. Let's take a look at how it's setting up. Obviously, they did have good earnings and everything like that. Let's see what our date is. So I'd probably still do 18th. Long put, go, curve. Wow, $5 put only runs you $9. Uh-oh, another Fast and the Furious is coming out. Ivy rank isn't too high. Sprint, that one I also took a risk on. Pandora, man, that thing's still running too. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and place that. I'm just gonna do one on this one. Just kind of play around with it. Might make a couple dollars of profit. I feel like it's definitely gonna come down, but thought the same thing on Pandora and it kept going up. Obviously, I still got time on that one to make my money, but we'll see what happens. We're really not doing too bad for what I thought for this morning. So we haven't made any on SPY yet. Still up about 6-7% on the Apple put on Robinhood. If you guys want to see, I guess I don't know. I guess I might. Let's go ahead and see. That's interesting because like you can look at it on web. Obviously, this is all because of Shaq. If you're wondering, that's down like 24 still, but yeah, not worried. It's kind of like old Tastyworks. You see what you're down, but you know long term everything works out. But actually I was gonna come to this, wasn't I? But yeah, so you can click on Apple. See, okay, Robinhood Web does not yet support trading options. You must use. So there's your answer if you're wondering. But you can at least still check out your current profits and whatnot. You can see I'm up 6%, 6.5% right now. It cost me $31 for one contract. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can definitely you can look at your Greeks and everything. It's pretty cool. The theta is not horrible actually either, which is a surprise. How long did I do my? And what's cool is like, look, it even shows you like how long you've been holding it. So like 19 minutes is how long I've had this. So it's pretty badass, to be honest. Especially like for free. I mean, you can't really complain too much when it's free. And then you can see SPY. I'm probably down on SPY a little bit right now. I think it bounced a little. No, I'm break even. But so you can see I've had it for about 9 minutes. Look at your Greeks and everything. It's pretty cool. It's not too bad. But yeah, like I said, Shaq. That one obviously is down a little bit to say the least. But not too worried. Like I said, got a pretty good idea where that's going long term. But fun stuff. So I don't think GoPro. No, I don't either. But it's a cheap put, and I'm pretty sure we're up a little on it already, maybe, or break even. So I don't think it's gonna go down a hell of a lot, but if it goes down even down to here, I'll be in the green. I mean, you gotta think, for $9, if you make $1, you're up over 10%. So I mean, I was just doing it more to kind of just experiment a little, just maybe make a couple bucks. I mean, I think we'll see 530 soon, but because you see it's getting rejected by SMA. So SPY Spotify's under 150. We called that perfectly. AIG was one that I'm kind of interested in for calls for a longer term for like Robinhood. But we'll see. That's funny how you go down $1 even though it's going up or going down. But yeah, with it was AIG, right? Where's it at? Where are you at? Did I scroll up too much? Yeah, with BLNK, with that whole food sale, I mean, that thing might run up quite a bit today. I wouldn't be surprised if that one doubles today, to be honest. What the hell is it at? Oh, AIG. There it is. Wow, GoPro's dropping like a rock right now. This one, the reason why I kind of like how it's setting up is... What a piece of shit, pump and dump. It's because obviously there's a pretty big sell-off. It's coming back up, but one thing is it's coming back down. So that one I might not mess with, actually. I was considering it, but this morning it's really kind of taking a dump. So we'll see if it bounces, and if so, then I might consider getting in. But we'll see what happens. I'll go ahead and set an alert for if it comes back up. SPY's dropping. Awesome. Awesome. I'm up right now 15% on my SPY puts on Robinhood. Apple, I'm up 10%. Shack, I'm still down 48%. But we did the same. Yeah, I was going to say, we kind of bounced right around 266.75 this morning. So that's the key level to watch. Wow. But we got 5 of you tuning in. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning, having a good day. Happy Monday, of course. Awesome. Look at HEAR. What'd I say? I mean, obviously I have such small position, it's not going to make me much. But I mean, every dollar made is a dollar made. And like I said, I would not be surprised if this thing might hit $7 today. But that one I'm probably going to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if I hold it for a longer term position. But we'll see. Had to cut losses on fit. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I understand why you cut the losses, because I would rather just have the money. It's where you gotta kind of just do the math and be like, does it make sense for me to continue to hold this just to make my money back, where I can maybe go make a better trade and make that money back in one quick, like a day trade or even a 2-day trade, versus holding this thing for maybe a week plus. It's just something that you just have to take into consideration always. If I remember right, you didn't have a huge position in Fitbit either, so it's just one of those things. Yeah, did you all hear what Buffett and his guys were saying about Bitcoin? They called it like what did they call it? I forget off the top of my head, but something like pretty much like worthless trash. S Pro, G Pro. I want to see it get rejected and come back down. TVIX hasn't risen that much though since already back up over 267. So yeah, that was what I was watching for. Was because again we bounced right here. Looks like we're bouncing again. So not much of a surprise there. Apple, I'm up 16%. On Robinhood, on SPY, I am back to 15%. Or right at 15% still. Shack, I'm still down a little bit. Coke, damn it. I forgot about that. I was going to put calls on Coke this morning long term. Long term for me, obviously a couple weeks. Long term on Coke. It's already up. Now it's under $2 up. But I was wanting to get it first thing this morning. Apple back under. Or not back under, but let's take a look at Coke. Wow. SPY. See what happens here. It's taking some pretty big fucking steps down right now. Now I'm up 20% on my SPY calls on Robinhood. Up 20% on Apple. Oh, apparently I gained a subscription. How's it going, Sean? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, like I said, anyone that's new here, if you're wondering, yeah, I mean, we go live like every single morning for live stock market trading. Talk about options. We discuss penny stocks quite a bit too. All that good stuff. Any way to make money. I strongly believe there's a place in the stock market for everybody. Futures as well. I mean, we just talk about all kinds of things. So, I mean, if you're just into that and networking with a bunch of like-minded people, definitely consider that subscribe button below. We'd love to have you here. And tomorrow, for sure, I'm going to figure out how to get the Discord link in the description. I've been just posting it in the chat box, but I'm going to make sure to put it in the description box tomorrow. That way, if you want to join it, it's totally free, and I'm sure I'll hop on in at some point here soon and put it in the chat as well. How's it going, Douglas? Good morning, good morning. I'm in one penny stock right now. I'm in, where's it at? HEAR, a very small position. As you see, 7 shares. Only mostly because I only had like $50 of buying power on Friday, and I saw a good potential position there. As you can see, I was pretty right on it. I'm up 5.5% right now. I honestly would not be surprised if this, again, hits $7 today. So, we'll see what happens. I'm up like 6% on it. Only a couple dollars, but I mean, a couple dollars made is a couple dollars made. But yeah, I mean, I trade penny stocks too. I don't as often right now. I had to, my girlfriend opened up a trading account with Robinhood. So, I can get back into doing a little bit of day trading with that account, her cash account, because obviously with instant, you can only make like roughly 3 trades in a 5-day period without getting in trouble because of PDT. No, I did not. I did not buy VVV. What did it do? Did it go down? Damn. I was going to put calls on that too, and it was around 20, but I forgot, so oh well. Can't get them all right. But yeah, I do penny stocks, just not as often unless if it's like blatant obvious. Like HEAR, the pattern is so obvious that why not just keep on playing it. And I just the only time I do penny stocks when it's just blatant obvious anymore. I took some big losses on penny stocks, so I switched more to options because options is more fit for my trading style. So yeah, Dare too. I did trade Dare last week a little bit too. How's that doing? I heard it was up like 20% this morning. It's up 17%. Yeah, I seen that it went under $1, and I was thinking about like buying it going into the weekend to see what happens. Kind of wish I did now, but oh well. Started at 105. Wow. Yeah, so that one's not too bad either. But yeah, for the most part anymore, I play options just because, I mean, they're a lot safer, so to speak. As long as like you do your technical analysis, like me with SPY. Why I love SPY so much is obviously we have this like pattern going on where once we come up, you can see, I mean, it's literally almost, I wouldn't say easy, but I mean, it's almost predictable on how to play it. Once you get up in here, what would you do? Put puts, ride it, cash in, put calls, ride it, cash out, put puts, ride it, sell it, make profit. Just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. But I just feel like the profit potential versus loss is a lot more in your favor when it comes to options, which is the only reason that I prefer them over penny stocks. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with trading penny stocks for sure. I mean, there's tons of money to be made there. I've made more money. I've only been doing options now for a little over a week. I've made more money doing options in 1 week than I made flipping stocks in over 2 months, almost 3 months actually. So that's just the like disparity between the two. And down to 1683. Damn. But yeah, I don't know. How's Apple doing right now? It's still around that 187. I don't know how I'm actually up on that position, to be honest. Apparently I'm still up 13%. I must have placed that one as pretty high. Shack, it looks like I'm still down $20, but I went from down 48% to only down 40% now on that. SPY, I'm still up about 10%. Obviously, SPY is trying to make a comeback, which is not a surprise because it's around where we bounced this morning. But again, we'll see what happens. GoPro is up to 546. I should have been paying more attention to that. But Coke is what I was wanting to look at for a long-term call. Is the volume really this bad on Coke? Damn. But anyways, why did I want to play Coke? There was a certain reason I wanted to play Coke. Okay, yeah, it was a 3-year chart. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, if I would have put calls first thing this morning, I obviously would have made some money really quickly, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna run after it or anything. How's old Shaq doing? I saw that I'm making some money back on that. Shaq, you piece of shat. Keep going down. KO is oversold. Or yeah, what the hell is this? What was I looking at? What the hell was I looking at? I was looking at the actual bot line. Why the hell did I care about that? KO. There we go. No wonder I was confused. I was like, what the hell's going on? But okay. Now this will probably look better. Okay, this looks a little bit better. Slightly oversold. I'll watch it though. NKE still looking to make a little bit more money on that. I don't think we're up a whole lot on that position. $6. I mean, $6 on 28 is not bad. I mean, what is that from a profit loss standpoint? 6 divided by 28. Well, let's just say, what was that? Oh well. Let's just say $5 after like the fees or whatever. %. Yeah, I'd like to get more out of that before I sell it. GoPro, we're down still a little bit. Yeah, like I said, the only ones I'm still worried about is Tizu. Did fucking Spy start shooting back up? I got a feeling it did. Yeah. Figures. I'd like to see it get rejected. Yeah, it looks like it got rejected at 267.30. I'd like to see it come back down, and I'd like to see the markets in red today, in all honesty. But we'll see. How's Apple? $3M's up $1.22 now. Apparently it was up. Man, I might go ahead and put a position on that. On Tastyworks. That's a 4-day. Only thing, man, I just hate buying calls when a stock is already up. But, I mean, fuck. In the last day and a half, it's came from 194 to 201. To as high as 201. So it's gone up 3.5%. I'm gonna wait for a pullback before I come in. I want to be notified when this comes back under 200. Said L. Think Lowe's is going back up to $60. Broke triangle. Let's take a look at it long term. How it's looked from 180 day. Okay. I see what you mean. Let's look at it from like a 1 year or two. So 50. Only thing though is that I see a resistance right around 53. When's that? Coming up? That's for next quarter. Yeah, I don't know. It might. Because, I mean, obviously it's trending up over the years, but I personally would wait for a pullback before messing with it for me, but we'll see. Yeah, for sure. But if I were to take a position on it, I'd wait for it to come back down. I'm sure you would too, but like, I don't mean come back down all, I mean just like for a pullback. But so now it looks like SPY is trying to bounce off of this SMA here and potentially go back up. Hopefully gets rejected soon. But clear that. Let's just see if I wanted to close this. So I wanted to close it. So I get 571. So yeah, pretty much $5 after that $1 fee before. Yeah, about $5 worth of profit. So we were right there on that. Wait, what did it say for commission? That's what I'm wondering too. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so they're still not charging me commission on the... I don't care about your damn lessons. No, on MAT, I'm trying to do just a quick flip on a put. I figured it was gonna... I don't remember why exactly. This was also one of my first option puts that I did. I did it roughly... I did it up in here when it was in 14s. What the fuck? Fucking answering the phone. I'm making money. I don't remember this. I think, yeah, actually I do remember this because I was up about $4 on the position at this point, and I thought it was going to go ahead and continue down. If I remember right, it was something with the 180 day. I think. Oh, okay. So yeah, I thought once I seen this, I was like, okay, it got rejected. I look for it to possibly come on back down and make maybe a new low since it had kind of been descending. So that's why I continued to I held it from there. But obviously we've kind of just been hovering between like 1370 and 1430 ever since. So we'll see what happens. Worst comes to worst, that one will be a short loss too. Again, it's all about learning at the end of the day. But yeah. And I'm not too confident in this company either, so. I mean, you can see that it's like descending, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it hasn't really moved. I mean, obviously it's up 2%, but overall it hasn't really moved. You can see we've kind of just been really kind of consolidating, plus or minus 4% lately. See, we're down 1370 now. Yeah, I mean, just so all back. Got 6 of you tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning and making a little bit of money. I hate Mondays and Fridays are just kind of my slowest day. I didn't even read your comment until I started saying that Monday. Not much volume at the moment. I was just getting ready to say I kind of don't like Mondays and Fridays. Just they tend to be kind of my slowest days. Friday I only made total like, what was it? I mentioned in the Discord. It was like $20 or something made on closed positions. It was just, I mean, Fridays are my slowest days for sure. Mondays are about the same. I really like the middle of the week. Middle of the week is always kind of at least lately in this market, has been our bigger movers. NVIV is down 7%. I wish my air conditioning would shut off. It's been on for like 10 minutes. I'm getting cold as fuck. Whew. So I really don't like this already. I'm sure you can see why. I mean, you've lost $50 of value in the less than a year. Apparently I had a reverse split too, or whatever. Must look recently. No. Not a buy to me. It got pumped up at some point. It's just now finishing possibly finishing being dumped. You got earnings coming up too tomorrow after hours. I mean, if you know a little bit about the company and you think the earnings might be good, then I might wait, see how low it goes today, maybe even wait tomorrow a little bit, see how low it continues to go. Apparently when you told me it was down 7%, now it's only down 2%, but I don't really like this one that much, to be honest. Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, there's potential to make quick profit if you set like a limit order low. Like, I mean, pretty much if you're really good at this, like set a limit order as low as you have a pretty good idea on where it's going to go. Hit, it buys, and then set your limit, sell wherever, make your quick profit, go on. But yeah, that's what I was talking about too. It's split on 417, but yeah, I personally don't really like this one that much. But again, I mean, it just fluctuated like 5% just since you brought it up. So it was down just 1% for a brief second. It's back down almost 3 now. But if you know what you're doing, I mean, you can make some money here really quickly for a quick day trade. But I personally, again, I just like the type of penny stocks I like investing in are recently trending up. And there's good news around Turtle Beach that I know a little. That's the thing. It's like, it's also companies I kind of know about. I use I mean, it's like I know a little lot, I guess you could say. I mean, I've known all about Turtle Beach the last like 10-15 years, or I don't even know if they've been around 15 years, about the last 10 years. I know they have some of the best like gaming headphones on the market. Like, I have a good idea about their product, their company, and then obviously like you keep up with the news and everything. And it sounds like this earnings is going to be pretty good, which is why I've held on to it the last couple days, and it looks like it. I mean, it's paying off. Like I said, I would not be surprised if this hits 17 and at the end of the day. But we'll see. But that's just an example of like something that I like to invest in when it comes to like lower cap penny stocks, etc. Obviously, NVIV isn't technically a penny stock yet, but looks like it's heading that way. C making a double bottom. Were we messing with this one before? Fast money futures, slowly do stocks. Hell yeah. Yeah, okay, so we kind of, okay, I see what you mean by like a double bottom though. Like right in here, you draw it roughly, of course this is 100%, but so yeah, I mean, if you could have got in right around like 68, it's just not a lot of room. Me personally, I'm gonna wait till it comes back down, then I might potentially like put calls on it or something. But with the overall descending pattern, you kind of got this, fuck you call it, like bear flag or whatever. I'm not hip on the terms and whatnot still, but you get what I'm saying. You got this overall just descending pattern going on the 180-day chart. I see what you mean about the double bottom though. So I mean, it could potentially bounce up or something, but overall it is trending below the 180-day SMA. So if anything, it's just quote unquote quick flips, if you wish. Bull Shack. So Spotify's already came back over 150. That's interesting. How much am I up on Nike now? $10. Hell yeah. Guess I got a voicemail from, it's a local number, so I mean, I guess it might be my accountant or something, so I guess I better, actually I don't think it's my accountant, let's see. at some point. Moving. You gotta love it. I have to cancel my renting insurance, and that was my agent or whatever calling me back. So I'll have to make that call before the end of the day. Wow, pulling back a little bit here. But, finishing for weekly options to play today. It's Friday. Cool. SMRT. Whoo! You're right on this, on the uptrend. This does kind of remind me of HEAR, if I remember right. Yeah. Looks pretty damn identical, almost, actually. But, yeah, this one ain't too bad. And it's down. This might be a good dip buy. Yeah, this might be a good dip buy, actually, right now. I would definitely consider hopping in this one. Continues to make new highs. It's one of those things. Until it proves you wrong, why fix what's broken? Why fix what's not broken is what I like to go by. So, I mean, yeah, that might potentially be a good buy. Let me know if you decide to get in that and how it works out, because, yeah, I really like that one. Like I said, this one reminds me a lot of HEAR. I mean, look at them. It's almost identical charts. So, good call out there. I mean, that could be a good one for sure. There is the potential for a big pullback. You always want to look at your SMA. And that's why I was like, whew, when I saw how overextended it was on the 180. But, I mean, you still got a little, I mean, next earnings isn't for a few weeks. So, yeah, I mean, you might as well keep playing it. For day trades at the minimum. But, yeah, that might be a pretty good dip buy, actually. It was apparently got all the way down to like 240 something. Yeah, that might be a good play. It might come down a little bit more, so I kind of wait. It looks like it's having a little bit of trouble breaking back above the SMA on the 1-day chart. So, I'd kind of wait. I would wait until it gets above like 260 right now. Obviously, you're going to miss out on a little bit of profit by doing so, but I always like to wait for a little bit of confirmation. I don't want to catch it while it's consolidating, because then it could definitely continue down. I mean, it is a penny stock still, so it's kind of hard to really get a good prediction on, but the more you limit your risk, the better you sleep at night, and the more profit you make in the end. So, do it. I can't right now because, like I said, I just switched my account to Robinhood options, which means like I can only do like 3-day trades in a 5-day period or some shit like that because of PDT. However, I just linked my bank account to my girlfriend's Robinhood account, so that after a couple days, when that gets all set in stone and whatnot, then I'll start transferring some funds around, splitting my money up. That way I'll be able to day trade as well as continue doing options on Robinhood. But yeah, I mean, it sucks, but it'll only be a couple days. By Wednesday-ish, I should be able to start day trading again. Yeah, see, like I said, that might continue down a little bit. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see what happens there. Let me check my positions, actually. I haven't moved that much. Apple, I'm still up about 16%, which is $5. SPY, I think I'm down a little on that. I'm break even on SPY. Shack, I'm still down like $24. Not a big deal. Man, this air conditioning is still going. What the fuck? Apparently we're still up. Did Nike start going back up again? Sure did. I'm gonna watch this one for a minute because I think on the next push up it might hit 69, which I'd probably cash out if it hit 69 because I'll probably be up like $12 or so at that point. Damn it, I forgot to grab a water. And I need to use the bathroom because the damn air conditioning won't shut off. So yeah, like I said, nothing's really moved around too much for me yet. We popped up really quickly earlier whenever Shack came up a little for me. And with this whole, if you're wondering, if you're like totally new to options, because I know that I'll probably have people brand new to options. If you're wondering like what this means like if I were to sell it right now, I get $19, $36, $13, which obviously that would be a very big loss because the buy call, at least I think. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm speaking right on that. I don't think so actually, because okay, yeah, because I have 2 contracts. Okay, so yeah, I'm right on that. So yeah, that'd be, like I said, a big loss because I bought those at 26. Bought that one at 31. Bought this one at like 20. So I think I'm now down a little bit maybe on SPY. Yeah, I'm down $1, but again, I'm not too worried about it. Apple, like I said, we're up about 16% right now on that. Again, that's what I like about options. I mean, the proof's in the pudding, essentially. I mean, you can, if you're the type that gets really antsy when it comes to like seeing your account fluctuate a lot, one, you need to read some trading psychology books. 2, chill the fuck out for one. I mean, I was there. I got really antsy too. I've lost tons of money from getting antsy, but you just learn and develop as a trader. And EBIO, yeah, I'll take a look at that here in a second. I heard this morning it was down a little bit, but that's a penny stock too, if I remember right. So yeah, we're up $12 now. I might get ready to close this position. I mean, we shouldn't even really see much of a resistance until around 69, but I mean, even that one shouldn't even be. I'm just looking at right here where we consolidated before going down. I mean, then after that, I don't even remember that one. If you're into CVGI, you might want to look at that because I set an alert for it for some reason. Good stuff, Nike. I'm up 50% right now on Nike. Is there any call options at $10 for FF? Let me take a look really quickly on Robinhood. FF. Is that future fuel, I'm assuming? And you said any call options for FF $10? Let's take a look. Are you talking about okay, so you can only buy calls apparently, it looks like, with this one. So yeah, a $10 call on expiring May the 18th would cost you $185. If you went out even further to June 15th, that'd be $188. So I would do the 185 personally. But yeah, that's way too much for my liking. But Scott's big old money bags, he might have the money for doing that. HEAR, I'm now up 6.3%. Come on, Nike. Push on up $69. I bet you that means the SPY's going up quite a bit. Yeah, I figured. Come on, baby. We're up $16 now on that. Some of these are starting to pull up to 69 plus. Wow, look at Tiva. God damn it. That was another one I was going to put calls on and forgot about. I was looking at it over out of the corner of my eye a couple times this morning, but I didn't want to mention it. Damn, I knew I should have set alerts on it. Dude, why is my air conditioning still on? It feels like an ice box. I'm gonna go ahead and cash this out. I'm not gonna mess around with it. You got me fucked up. I'm selling that shit for 18. Man, I almost feel like I'm selling it too soon though. What do you guys think? Cover profits or ride it out? We're heavily overbought. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cover. Probably covered way too early, but I mean, we made what? Pretty much $17 on 28. Well, let's even say 29. 58% profit. I'll take that. I don't know about you guys, but I would. That was a good trade this morning. Good shit, good shit. Trade quality subs, not quantity. You need to have a plan. And trade plan. Yeah, see, like I have a plan, but I mean, when I'm up 60%, I'm not gonna. I mean, I was planning on selling it at 69 anyways, and I mean, we sold it pretty much right at 69, so pretty close to the plan. But I mean, when you're up 60%, it's kind of hard. Uh-oh, is it a good time to get into MMM? Good little pullback. See how much that costs. So this one expires. I don't like that actually. I'd be wanting May 18th. Ah. Damn, it's already back up at 200. There we go. That damn IV, man, it's just a little high. Should have got it when it was 198. MMM means mega more money. 69, yeah, definitely. I'm surprised there is that one at 69 though. I mean, I said there would be a slight one, but I think once it passes through 69, I don't think you'll see another resistance till 70. So once it gets up near, if it passes 69, I'll watch and see how high it goes, and then once it gets up near 70, I'll put puts on Nike then at that point. But for some reason, I feel like so $14 with a 4-day expiration. Fuck it, I'm going for it. wanted to get it again under 200, but I mean, we'll see what happens. It would only save me like $1 anyways, but maybe 2 at the most, but we'll see what happens. So I want to be notified if we break. Let's see, I'd say I'll be notified if we break 199.50. And then I want to be notified if we start to actively trend back up, of course. Oil stocks this morning. Yeah, yeah, big time. XOP. Oh, I forgot about XOP. Fuck. Is XOP in my watch list? I need to relabel that one. I accidentally labeled it penny stocks a while back. Okay, it is on my watch list. But I think overall that's going to continue on up a bit more. That's why I'm not going to really worry about it today. Actually, let me look at the... I might actually put some puts on that. Consolidating really well right now. Like I said, I might not place it because I do think overall it's gonna continue on up a little bit. What is oil? See, probably ain't gonna come up on here, will it? Oil versus SPY. I think that already went up a little bit in price too. Microsoft's up over $1 today. Alright, here we go, GoPro. Come on, bids. Let's see how we're looking. Up 10% on Apple still. Down a little bit on SPY. Still down a bit on Shack. came down a little bit. Up to 675 HER. It's slowly rising today. Got 5 of you tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning so far. Nike got rejected at 69, it looks like, again. I'm trying to get the whole Discord thing reloaded up here for you guys. Those of you that want to join, I don't know. Again, I don't know if we have anybody fairly new that hasn't joined the Discord group chat yet. But I'll go ahead and post it right here in the chat for you guys. Like I said, starting tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna find a way to put it in the description box. I'm sure it's not that hard to do. But yeah, like I said, like everything with me, everything's totally free. I don't even know if you can charge for Discord anyways. But yeah, I mean, that's where you can reach me pretty much 24/7. I'm pretty active in the chat there. I talk about everything. I pretty much go over my trades, profit loss for the week, month, day, etc. And then obviously answer any questions. And then there's a voice chat in there. That's what I really love, is with the voice chat, I can literally like talk to you guys. I go in there in the morning, usually 30 minutes before market open. I was talking to Searchu for a little bit this morning, and me and Josh have been in there from time to time, usually every day. I mean, I'm usually in there at least once, if not twice or more a day in the voice chat. So it's definitely a good place if you want to like reach me most of the day whenever I'm not on here. Sure the fuck trying to keep it up. I might get ready to put some puts on Nike. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, it looks like it's going to get rejected at 69. I mean, it's already came down like 15 cents. But obviously, it could just be a pullback before, again, continuing on up. But we'll see what happens there. It's dropping pretty quick. What, Alibaba? Yeah, I like Alibaba. The only thing is it's kind of in the same boat as Apple for me. Starting to think it's really approaching overbought. I mean, it's up like $6-7. I'm pretty sure their earnings was really good. To be honest, I see it probably hitting 200 before it comes back down. I'm just kind of waiting out on it. I'm looking at it from time to time. It's obviously in my watch list, but I'm keeping an eye out on it just to see. I'm gonna look at Tiva here in a minute too. But yeah, with Alibaba, I'm waiting to see just how high exactly it's gonna go before it quote unquote tops out. Roku. Roku, if I remember right, it's pretty expensive because I was looking at doing some stuff with it on Friday. And yeah, I'm waiting on earnings too. If the earnings is good, I might play some options on it. But for now, I'm not messing with it personally. If I remember right, like I said, if I remember right, it's pretty expensive too right now to do anything, puts or calls. But I want to look at Tiva really quickly. Interesting. So earnings was pretty damn good. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, I think 200 is just the magic number, just like with Apple. I really thought 185 was going to be the magic number with Apple, but obviously CNBC keeps showing Warren Buffett pumping that stock up. So he's making money, that's for sure. he makes money off of all the people that think they should buy it up, but I mean, long term, Apple will probably be a $200 per share stock, but not anytime soon. It's interesting to see. I don't know what to do with Tiva, in all honesty. I'll probably just wait still, see if it can hit 20 again. Actually, I'm gonna set an alert. I want to be notified if it. You think so? Yeah. I was kind of thinking that just because obviously we had a pretty big sell-off, pullback to say the least, after the earnings. Yeah, I was thinking I wouldn't be surprised if it hits 20 before coming down, but we'll see what happens. You see that? Keeps on getting rejected every time it comes above this line. Like I said, my lines are never 100% perfect, but they're not 100% wrong. GoPro's still kind of trending down a little ever since getting up near 550, so we'll see what happens. I think I'm pretty much at like break even on it right now. Yeah. I'm still down on that position slightly, but let's take a look at MMM again. Thoughts on? Sorry, I didn't see your message here. IMTE. No, I already know what you're talking about. Nope, I'm staying away from that. I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole personally. I remember that one from Friday. I don't know, man. I just realized my mic is really far away from me. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. But yeah, no. Me personally, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I'm sure there's people that'll probably making money on it as we speak. But I mean, we can take a look at it really quickly, just so I can. Yeah, no, pump and dump. I mean, this. Yeah. Nope. No way in hell. I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole. Me personally. Where is Tiva now? Still around 1850. Yeah, like I said, if it breaks 19, that's going to 20. But as for IMT, nope. Absolutely not. I wouldn't invest in it with free money, let alone my own. Come on, old 3M. PTLA still coming down. Boy, I wonder how them pumper and dumpers on stock twits are reacting to PTLA. Everyone's telling me I was a fool for thinking it should go under $40 again this week. It's at 41.24 now. It was at like 45 on Friday, if I remember right, and it's already down to 41.24. I'm still not in the green on that though. Still down $8, but. Tizu, Snapchat, man, Snapchat is such a piece of shit. That was my fault though. Wow, we're coming up on we're already at 2 hours on the market day. Let's see where we're at now. So, wow, HEAR is up, like I said, $7 possibility. It's at 688 now. I'm up on HEAR almost 9%. Apple, I'm up almost 13%. Shack, I'm still losing money on that one right now. SPY, I am only down about $1 right now, so that's not too bad. The fuck? What just happened? Oh, it's Shack. Yeah. I want Tizu to crash, but it's such a fucking manipulated stock because look at the volume on the minute. I mean, 100, 100, 200, 400. It's just so easy for them to keep this piece of shit up. But yeah. In all honesty, if I can get back to where I'm like minus 12, I'll probably just cut the losses. Maybe. Again, I mean, I still have time. That's the thing with options is you buy time, but over time, I mean, what do I have? 11 days still. Over time, obviously, theta really starts to kind of get you. The theta isn't actually too bad on this one, but yeah, obviously it's really bad right now, but that's literally my worst position. This one in Snapchat, like I said, those are my two worst ones, but I'm still not like super worried. I mean, just look at it. It speaks for itself. So we'll see, but I mean, it's literally just consolidated the last few days right around 13. So I mean, we'll see what happens, but I definitely want it to crash for sure. Yeah, but see, that's still not good because I did put a put all the way at $9. So like I said, I'll play it and just see what happens. I mean, I'll probably, in all honesty, I'm probably gonna sell it by the end of the week for sure. Because for one, I'm just sick of looking at it. I can literally make the money back up in one good trade. So, but it's one of those you win some, you lose some. Costco versus Bava. If you're talking about calls or puts or investing, it depends. But really quickly, my throat's getting dry because I was stupid and forgot to grab a water out of my fridge. Luckily, I'm downstairs, so I'm only steps away. But I do need to use the bathroom too, or at least I might as well, or else I'll have to get up again soon. So really quickly, I'm going to run up and take a quick little piss break and grab a drink, and I'll be right back in a few minutes. If you guys have any questions, sticker symbol, shoot them out there, and I'll get to them right as soon as I get back. All back up here. Oh, look at Nike. Wow, I'm glad I sold it when I did. Might just be a good little pullback, but we'll see. I wanted to look at Netflix because I'm really thinking, what is Netflix anyways? Is it NFL? Okay, that's what I thought. Wow. So I'm really starting to think this thing is definitely so overbought. But apparently it's at 334, almost 340. I just can't believe I just feel like it's so overbought in the 300s. Like Tesla. I don't know where Tesla's at, but I feel Tesla is just so overbought. Like realistically, I think that Netflix should be in the 200s in all honesty, but I mean, it keeps proving me wrong and just keeps going up. But let's look at the 20-day. I'll add it to my watch list, but and Tesla, I forgot. I wanted to add that too. So it's back over 300. This might be a time for puts on Tesla. See how much puts would cost on Tesla. Table. Let's see. Probably do 25th to be safe. Long put. Curve. Yeah, you gotta have some big money to put up with Tesla. God damn, 220. Let's look at our table again. Let's do 18th and see what the difference is. It's still super expensive. Oh well. So will Netflix, but yeah. Let's look at Costco. Resistance right around 200, support right around 180. So right now I'd probably put puts on it. I'd put puts at like 175 just to see what the price would be. I got a feeling they're a little bit expensive, but let's go and look at Baba. Yeah, I still think Baba's gonna hit 200 before he comes back down, personally. Check is a pump and dump. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's trash. Sad part is people get caught up in that shit. I did once, twice, probably 3 times total, but let's see where a few of them are. Yep. Or not spy. Yep. Yep. What else? What else? There was one more. Oh yeah. Yep. Whew, I'm so glad I got out of that piece of shit. Good lord. If you have to ask wait till low, my answer's probably gonna be wait till low, but let's look. I'd wait till around $25 at least personally, but Yeah. Me personally, I'd wait till 25 at least. At least, keyword. Volume kind of sucks on this too. DDR, let's take a look. DDR. Let's take a look. You said $7 calls. There is no $7 calls. There's $7.50 calls, and they're $10, which is not bad actually. Let's take a look at that actually. I might do that myself. How the fuck is that only $10? And those calls are up 25% on the day. Hell, I might buy those. To the $10 calls are only $3. Obviously, $10 is probably pushing it, but I mean, for the price, I might go ahead and. I don't want no goddamn June 15th. See, they're saying 15. I wonder if it just went up in price. I was saying $10. I might trade this one on Robinhood. But it is up already 221, which I don't like. Yeah, if anything, I might be more on the put side. Let me see how much. Oh, you can't do puts on this one, you motherfucker. Oh well. Dude, Shaq is like slaughtering me right now. But yeah, I mean, if you put those calls in already, you're already up a little slightly, but. I'll be done. This is what I was waiting on. I was waiting on a pullback. Alright, no fucking way. Fuck. Can't decide what I want to do. It's decent, don't you? I might regret it. Box L, VOXL. Yeah, no pump and dump. No, thank you. INSM. Set a buy at 23. I'd say 20. Under 25, I'd say 20. But, man, what the hell caused it to pump up? That one's interesting. I think one day there's a bullish pattern. Like time frame daily. Guess I gotta do 12 hours and see. Okay. Potentially, but I mean, it's still. Yeah. I mean, I see what you mean, but I just hate descending. Until it breaks above that SMA and stays above it, I mean, me personally, I don't like it too much. On EE. Place to put on SQ, $34. Of course, as soon as I do, it goes up a little bit. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna make too many more moves today, in all honesty. As far as I'm thinking. said EE. Damn. Holy shit. That made some money. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Damn. That would have made some money for sure. Whew. Just like me, I was going to, well, I mean, that's a lot more profit. But I missed out on JNUG. JNUG was down to like 1480 something this morning. I was going to put calls on it, just playing around with it a little. And if I would have done that, I'd have been up some this morning on that too. ATVI is another one I might put puts on maybe tomorrow or sometime this week. There's Bob up at 196. Utilities. Yeah, I know utilities have been up a lot lately, if I remember right. I knew that piece of shit would come back up a little after I got in. Tesla's. AGARs came down a little bit. It's at 376 currently. We're down a couple bucks on. If SPY could quit trying to hop up over 267.50, that would be great. So come on, fuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I see. Okay. Well, let's see this real quickly. Okay. Yeah, I definitely would actually. This one's actually. I want to take a look at this actually. Oh, dude, that is cheap. Ah. Hell yeah. Was there some bad news with this? Nothing wrong with I can see right off the bat. Oh, dude, hell yeah. I kind of like how this is really setting up, actually. Fuck, you gotta go all the way to 30? Are you fucking kidding me? When does this expire? Oh, fuck. May 18th. Okay, there we go. So $30. I think I'm gonna do this one actually. Oh yeah, because, oh, let's see if I can get it for 25. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 $30. 30 But yeah, I mean, I really do like this one, to be honest. $2 dump in a day is a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's because, I mean, we had the same thing happen with SQ, and you seen that, I mean, we can look at it really quickly. Like, it looked a lot like SQ. SQ dumped $9, and you can see it's been kind of on the rise back up. Of course, as soon as I put puts on it, it came back up 20 cents. But, yeah, I mean, it came back up over time, so it reminds me a lot of SQ, which is why I like it. I like this one a lot, actually. I might actually put this one on Robinhood, too, for a long term. Not, you know what I mean by long term. Please tell me I can fuck with this one on Robinhood. Okay, there we go. Trade options. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one like this. You all better get me filled there, because Robinhood's saying they can. Four out of the last 5 earnings positive. Yeah, I like this one. I'm gonna put this one on Robinhood too. I'm gonna do I have a May 18th call on there, and then I'm also gonna do how much has it moved the last 5 days? So from 29, it's taking a little bit to move. I'm just thinking about if I want to do the $35 calls for $3 on my Robinhood account, or go ahead and do the $30 calls. I'll go ahead and do the $30 ones. Fuck it. Well, they're 28, but still. I'm gonna do 3 of them. I did that when I was at 29.72. Of course, they did it for $30 a share. Apple is still up 13% right now. SPY, I'm down quite a bit, 20% now, because obviously SPY is on the rise. So I want to be notified as soon as this thing hits the 80s. Good call out on this one, actually. This is a really good one. I'll be notified when we're in the 80s. And then I want to know if it kind of starts to take a shit. I'll say 50. So yeah, that one was actually, that's a good call out for sure. And I'm going to add this to my watch list too. So yeah, good stuff. That was a good one for sure. That was awesome, actually. Thank you for that. So yeah, you can see, still down. This is actually the lowest we've been today, because Apple's down a little. SPY's down $4. I got these at $30. There's no way to do, like, at least from what I can see, there's no way you can do an actual limit. That's the only thing with Tastyworks. Tastyworks, you can do it where, like, a limit where it will not fill until, actually, I'm going to redo this one. Cancel. Trade. Table. May 18th long call. I'm on my curve. 30. Surely that'll get filled. Because that was what even Robinhood was showing the price as 28. But of course, Robinhood filled me at 30. If I don't get filled, it's not a big deal. I got most of my position for that on Robinhood. Like to play futures early, then stocks options later. I know, I feel like eventually I'm definitely going to get into futures and Forex. Because, especially futures. But, we'll see. I've done a lot more today than I thought I was going to. Might need to slow the fuck. God damn. GoPro came back up. My damn Apple hasn't even moved. I got that at a bad time, in all honesty. I should have waited a little longer, but I didn't expect CNBC to keep on pumping Apple, but when you have Warren Buffett, people think they should literally mimic Warren Buffett's trades. SPY as well. I should have waited a little on SPY, but oh, this one's moving really slow. Man, volume kind of sucks. Said JD. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till them earnings. Yeah. Wait and see what them earnings do. I got a feeling you might see kind of either a push up or a sell it, whichever way. I would wait to see what the earnings does. Play the earnings card, then put calls or puts depending on what earnings does to this. How's it going, Allison? Good afternoon. I guess we are on lunch hour now, aren't we? Good afternoon. Thoughts on stocks like I don't like pharmaceuticals, to be honest. I think it's overextended, so if I was playing options, I would put puts. Puts meaning I think it's going to go down. This one's been trending down ever since. I don't like this one at all. How it's setting up. It got pumped up and it's been kind of just trending down ever since. Look for it. Oh, what is this? Didn't even report apparently. So I don't like that one that much. ZY and E. ZY. I played XXI a while back. This one, it's already up 3%. Earnings is tomorrow, so I'd wait and see what earnings does. I'd do some research on the company. If you're looking to actually invest in it, research it, see if you think the earnings is going to be good. If so, then by all means, wait for some sort of a little pullback maybe today, then hop in. If you think earnings is going to be bad, then wait for that to happen either way. I don't really like buying something like this at 3% up already. And then XXII, I invested in that a while back. Long while back, actually. It's under the 180-day SMA. Look for it to get rejected as it gets closer. It's up way too much for me to want to get in right now. I'd wait for it to get rejected. Let me see how these earnings were. Whatever. I'd wait for a pullback at least. That's just me personally. Was the largest pot stock, and that I don't know. I haven't even invested in any. Isn't Kron? Is Kron a pot stock if I remember right? I don't even know exactly. I don't know much about pot stocks at all. I actually don't even like pot, to be honest, but that's just me. But yeah. Shit. Oh, thanks a lot for that. I mean, like I said, I'm just here to help people out and create a community of like-minded people. But I currently don't. There's no way for me to like do it on YouTube until like you hit like 1,000 subscribers or something. I guess I could like create a Patreon or something. I know a lot of people do Patreon. I guess like that's kind of somewhat like a donation to like help YouTubers out. So I mean, I guess I could get on doing that sometime. Sorry about that. I guess I could do that. I might look at seeing how hard or whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, thanks a lot. Thanks for kind words. Like I said, just try and build a community of like-minded people. And if anyone's new, I don't know how many people even have tuning in right now, but if we have anyone new tuning in, yeah, that looks bad right now, but it's because of options. If you can't take it, if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. But we got 6 of you tuning in. Again, can't thank you guys enough for the support. But if we have anyone new tuning in, I mean, if you're just looking to, again, network with a bunch of like-minded people, we do this every single morning, at least through the lunch hour at the minimum. So, I mean, if you're just into that, definitely hitting that subscribe button below and hitting the bell icon so you'll be notified when we go live. Like I said, we go live every single day. And our Discord group chat is also right up here, and that's totally free as well. Like I said, I'm like never going to charge you all for anything. I mean, there's just no point. I mean, I'm just here again to network with a bunch of you guys because I learn more from you guys, in all honesty, than you'll probably learn from me. But thanks a lot for sure. Like I said, I might create a Patreon or something, and just like when I do, I'll put it in my description box. So I might get on doing that today or this week sometime. But thanks a lot. And like I said, don't ever trade just based on. And I mean, you probably, a lot of you guys probably watch Ricky Gutierrez. He's the guy who actually helped me kind of. I mean, he doesn't do a lot with options as far as I know, but he kind of was the first YouTuber I seen that was kind of a legit YouTuber that I kind of trusted, and I kind of just learned off of him a little bit, and obviously watch and read and learn. I mean, you don't just go based off. That's the thing. Don't go just based off one person's opinion. Don't try to mimic people's trades. Like, yeah, it's always fun to ask people what they think. And I'm not saying that you were like asking me, like you didn't even say should I buy, should I, anything like that. I'm just saying in general, like anyone that comes across this channel, I don't want people to think that I'm telling them you should trade this, you should do this, mimic my trades, blah blah blah. I'm just showing you guys straight up what works for me, what hasn't worked for me, what I learned, all that good stuff. That's just what it's all about at the end of the day. Like I had some people that were saying, oh, you were wrong on Apple, blah blah blah. Like, okay, that's not like I was saying you should put puts on Apple or anything. Anyways, I'm just saying how I feel about Apple. And I mean, yeah, we're just here to, again, network, throw ideas off one another, and hopefully make some money. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. If you're not here to make money, I don't know what you're here for. But yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, I'll definitely get on like maybe doing like a Patreon or something, maybe tonight. So yeah, he's definitely good for basics. Like I went through like his entire helpful videos thing, and from what I heard, it's just like Plan Profit, which is why I didn't buy it. I don't buy courses anyways. I will not make a course either personally. But yeah, his channel is really good for basics. Yeah, I know a lot of people say he talks really fast. I can definitely talk fast from time to time too, especially when I'm like really excited and like making some really good moves, really good trades. Like I'm like amped. I can definitely see why he gets all amped and whatnot. But log back in later. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks again. I mean, that's awesome. Like I said, I cannot thank you guys enough for the support. I mean, I'm just happy. Like, I mean, my channel has just, I'm not gonna say taken off. Obviously, I don't even have like over 1,000 subscribers, but I mean, we've literally grown like over 100 subscribers in like the last month or so. So I mean, that's just nuts to think I was just at like 180, 220-ish subscribers for like the longest. And I mean, since this year alone, we've gained like 120 plus. I mean, it's just awesome. Can't thank you guys for the support for sure. And like I said, definitely be sure to hop in that Discord. I mean, I literally go in there a lot for like voice chat. That's what I love about Discord is there's a voice chat, and we can all just like sit in there and network. After the bell, we're like breaking down stocks potentially for the rest of the week or the next day. It's just awesome. I love Discord. And like I said, of course, it's all totally free for sure. But Yeah, I definitely suggest you guys hop in there. We have like 20 of you in there right now, so I mean it's awesome stuff. I love it. Yeah, pretty strong resistance with Nike here at $70. G is still just chilling right around 29.71. Tesla back up to 305. If I had the money, I would definitely be putting puts on that. MMM 3M still right around that, up 10 bucks on the day, or 10 bucks, up about a buck on the day. PLTA still kind of hovering around 41. Spotify's trying to come back up. I put puts on SQ, right? So CNBC is pretty much saying what I was saying late last week. I don't know if you guys have it pulled up right now. CNBC's has a chart of the S&P 500 year to date, pretty much 180-day chart, and they pretty much show the same thing that I show. Where, I mean, they don't have this right here. I mean, some of them do. Well, actually, yeah, they do have this right now pulled up. Pretty much saying what I said. We're getting near and it even says make or break point for the market. I'm pretty much saying too. I'm not saying. I mean, obviously, no one can predict the market. Whoever does, whoever thinks they can, is an idiot. If so, they'd be trillionaires. But I mean, I really do think whatever's going to happen with this market is going to happen within the next like week or two. To be honest, I think by June we're going to know if either we're going to break back up into a bull market, or if we're going to go ahead and go down. History would tell us that we should go down, but I mean, every time it looks like we're going to, we just continue to bounce. So I mean, there's really no clarity right now. That's why I say whoever tries to tell you that they have a good idea on what's going to happen, take it as you wish, essentially. So Nike start around 70 or 69. I didn't mean 70 earlier. I meant 69. G has fallen since I put calls on it. My camera's a little loose. It's the lunch hour, so everything's kind of slowing down a little bit. But yeah, you can see we're still down a bit. But again, this is mostly why right here, because I bought I mean, you can see straight up what the return is right now. This is literally like 90% of my loss today. Down 30. But again, got some time. That'll make it up. Down $4. Down 2 times 3, so down $6. We're up still on HEAR. That's what's helping us a little bit. And then we're still up on Apple, I think, $4 too. So that ain't too bad. Not too bad today. Today's not going as bad as I thought it was going to be, in all honesty, for me. Wow, we just had a quick push up. Keep on trying to run it up. In all honesty, I wouldn't mind if today was a green day for the market. That way I can make some money off of G, 3M. What else am I holding like for calls? I mean, I want Apple to go down still. I want Apple and Shack to go down. But, what else? I have calls on some. This didn't even get filled. How? Still don't see how that's $30. not even gonna mess with it because I have calls already on it on Robinhood. 3M, we're still down $2. Yeah, like I said, I'm not surprised by any of this. I know most people probably freaking the fuck out if they seen this, but I'm not. I mean, I got way too many positions for my liking. I want to close a couple today, but the only ones that I think I'd probably close today are maybe GoPro, maybe 3M. I doubt it. 3M I'll probably hold a couple days. Sprint, I was wanting to close. What the hell's going on with Sprint today? Sprint is such fucking trash, in all honesty. Just like their fucking network. Always does good in the after hours, and then as soon as the market opens, it takes a shit. Well, we'll see what happens with that one now. SQ, I would like to sell today, possibly a quick flip, but we'll see what happens. But really, SQ, GoPro, and that might be it today for closed positions. But again, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of time left today. The Dow Jones closes this month below 24,000. Yeah. Yeah, I see that for sure. Then we'll hit 21,000 next support. Yeah, I see that as a possibility too. So we just broke 69 on Nike. I'm assuming the SPY is going up. And came back down a little bit. Obviously not all these go hand in hand with SPY by any means, but oh shoot. Old PTLA, they are sure as fuck trying to keep that damn thing up. I wish it would just break $40. That'd be awesome. I'm sorry, but I'm starving. At least I learned to get something that's not loud. Wow, holy shit. Definitely riding our SMA. I'll have to look that one up too. So you guys tell me how you feel about this comment I got on my video overnight. Not gonna show you all the comment or anything. I'll just tell you guys because I still remember what it said because it's funny to me. Someone got butt hurt because you guys know I hate jobs. I think jobs are 99%, close to 90-95% are for broke people. That's why JOB just over broke, as I always say. But mostly, obviously, like we talked about yesterday on Sunday Stock Watch, there are jobs that pay good, all that good stuff, whatever. But the dude commented and said, but when you realize trading the stock market is just a really boring job, or pretty much something like that. Just pretty much saying when you realize trading stocks is a job and it's also really boring. And I just commented. I commented back. I was like, well, actually, nice try, but you're actually really wrong. Because at least doing this, you're your own boss. You determine when you work. Like I told him, I was like, I mean, if I wanted to, if it wasn't for doing YouTube live streaming, I probably wouldn't even be at my computer but 1 or 2 hours doing this. I would set alerts on my phone and whatnot, set limit cells with loss limits, all that good stuff, and then go about with my day. It's just I stay here doing this because, again, I like networking with a bunch of like-minded people, documenting just my journey, showing everybody what works for me, what didn't work for me, just all that good stuff. And but I was like, you're absolutely wrong, but I respect your opinion and thanks for watching at least, but I was like, but you're wrong, so whatever. And then I told him to read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad so he could learn the difference between active income versus passive income. But yeah, it's just, some people get butthurt when you start talking about their jobs and whatnot, how jobs are for broke people, but really, how many truly rich, I'm not talking about wealthy where you make 100K plus a year, how many rich, stinking rich people do you know that work jobs other than like doctors and lawyers, like the 5% that actually make really good money? How many do you know that are stinking rich, honestly? Not too many. So that's why I always call jobs JOBs, just over brokes. But I know it'll piss some people. I mean, you can't please. I mean, it's the internet. You're not gonna please everybody. I try to, but at some point you kind of just have to say you're wrong or fuck off or something. Exactly. That's essentially what I was trying to tell him. I mean, and a lot of people in my family think the same exact way. They're like, well, you still kind of work like Monday through Friday. And I'm like, only because I want to, not because I have to or anything like that. It's not, I mean, yeah. It's just, it's like I was talking about yesterday on Sunday Stock Watch. I mean, we went into a good talk about this yesterday on Sunday Stock Watch too. It's just one of those things. It's like you can talk to a brick, but no matter how many times you try to talk to it, it's still a brick. So, I mean, it is what it is, though. I mean, some people will hear the music, some people won't. So, look at Nike, 69.08. I wonder how, I probably would have doubled my money on my Nike. How much do you want to bet if I held it for the whole day? It's just, I planned on getting out around 69, so I went ahead and just sold it. My goal is to make 2K minimum. Same. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I want to get my accounts overall to, I mean, like, I think I even have it in my YouTube description. I don't know for sure, but it says, like, follow me on my journey to 100K on my account. Because with $100,000 on your account, this was just for flipping stocks. I figured, okay, if I can get $100,000 and make 5% a day, and obviously I can make a lot more doing options, but let's just say still 5% a day on 100K. That's $5,000 per day. Now, obviously, you're not going to do this every single day or anything like that, but this is just 5% average per day, period, just keeping the number simple. You take that, let's say I only wanted to trade 10 days out of the month. That's 50,000, and obviously this is pre-tax, so let's just say, because old Uncle Sam's going to want to take a big chunk out of you, let's say you only bring home 50%, which, I mean, I think if I remember right, you're still going to bring home like 60 something if I remember right, but let's just totally undercut yourself and say you're only making like 50% of that. It's 25K a month times 12 months out of the year. It's over 300,000 a year. I don't know about you, but I could live off 300,000 a year. That's about 10 times what I was making at a job. So, and I mean the national average for jobs is what, right around 30,000 or so. I don't know the exact average, but I know here where I live right now, the average job is like $15 an hour. So, and like I said, I mean, these numbers, I mean, it's just simple numbers. Like I said, taxes could be a little less, a little more, even, I think less, if anything. If I remember right, it's like 60% or something like that is the highest tax bracket, and then capital gains and all that. But I mean, And that's literally just averaging 5% a day, 10 days out of the month. Doing options, you can average a hell of a lot more. I mean, let's get really, really, really interesting. And let's say you can somehow average 20%, still just trading 10 days out of the month. Say you still get 50% taken out. Take that times 12 months. I mean, that's whatever. I mean, like I said, I'm just kind of, I always just like to play around with numbers and just see the possibility. But, we'll see. I mean, that's the good thing is I'm starting so young. We'll see what happens. But, wow, Apple's came down a bit. I'd like to see how much I'm up on that position now. For real? I'm only up $7. I mean, I'm still up 23% on that. So, that's cool. I might go ahead and sell that. I don't know. I'll show you guys so you can see what I'm talking about here. So see right now I'm up 22.5%. I'm wondering if I should sell that. No, what the hell just happened? Oh, this came down, so that came down. What the hell happened with G? Kept coming down a little bit. Are the markets gonna go to shit this afternoon? I got another scone right here to eat. And I love this coffee house right down the road from me. I mean, these are literally the best scones that I've ever had in my entire life. I shit you not. But I mean, really, wow, goddamn mess going on. I mean, even 2K a week, that's $8 grand a month. I mean, it's just some people can't think of the possibilities. It's just per trade in general, and I mean trades are buying and selling. Um, so I guess both. Because like when you go to sell, I know you get a warning or whatever that says like talks about the whole being labeled a pattern day trader or whatever. Hopefully I kind of answered your question. Pretty much it's just per trade, so it's like 3 trades essentially. So I mean, we'll see, because like I said, I mean, I've already placed, what, 4 today? So, I mean, we'll see what happens if I decide to sell one of these today. The only one I think that I would even consider selling right now is Apple, maybe SPY, if the markets kind of melt this afternoon or something. But, oh, look at Nike. It's trying to bounce right off its 1-day SMA. It's kind of bullshit how the SMA moved. We'll see. But yeah, as for today's actual closed positions, the only thing we did was flip Nike for like a, what was it, $7 or $8 profit. Net gross $9, but good profit still. And then obviously we bought GoPro. 3M and then SQ. Put, call, put. And then from the Robinhood standpoint, 1 put, 3 calls, 1 put, 2 puts. And the only ones that I would even probably consider selling today is Apple and SPY, depending on what happens. SPY is looking like I'm probably going to hold it for a little bit. Apple might be gone by the end of the day, maybe a few days. We'll see what happens. These 2 I'm probably for sure holding for at least a few days. HEAR, that's another one that I might sell off today. It just depends. Because, I mean, 1, it's a small position. And 2, I'm up 6.5%. Only $3 made, but still. We'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully you guys are still having a good day, having a good morning, staying green. Wow. Grow, man, I should have held them calls too. And I sold that on Friday. I would have made another $4 if I'd kept it till today. But I sold it Friday for like $98 or $99. So I mean, I still made like $6 on it, but I only had 1 share. GME, that one might be a good play for options. Maybe not. See you tomorrow on this. May Green be with you. Yeah, good luck, man. I'm assuming you're done for the day, but good stuff. Sounds like you made some good money again this morning. So awesome. Oil still around that 750 mark, like we were talking about earlier. 70.50 mark. So that's cool. Good stuff. But yeah, see you in the morning. And stay green. Well, AMD finally decided to go on up. But let's check on it. Oh wow, Apple. Apparently I'm up like $10 on my Apple right now. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that bad. Let's check out what's going on with Apple. Woo, buddy. Obviously, I placed it pretty high up here this morning, which is obviously helping me out a little bit. I'm up 32.25% right now. Man, this thing's moving pretty fucking volatilely right now. This shit could drop quick. June 20 call volume spiked on Tiva. It's interesting. I feel like some shit's... Come on, fuck. I feel like something's brewing for this afternoon with Apple dropping quite a bit. So I'm thinking about putting some puts on Nike too, just because they're cheap. What the fuck? God, about time. It's gonna be interesting to see how today ends. Wow. Dude, something's fucking cooking right now. I'm at 45% on that Apple position. Of course, this is going to suffer a little because of that. Wow, what the hell's going on with Shaq? Is that piece of shit still seriously going up? Oh well. That'll get corrected at some point. But, yeah, that's obviously what's killing me right now. But, wow, Apple. We are up 51% on Apple right now. Holy shit. Dude, this shit is fucking nuts. What's up, Adam? What's up? What's up? Ah, click on it. Something's brewing in this market for this afternoon, feels like. Back up. Still gotta make sure. Yeah, okay. I was making sure my camera was still like not crooked or anything. This fucking market kind of started taking a shit here the last few minutes. Last 10 minutes. Let's see what's gonna happen. Price action again. Oh, we got noise at 185. Whew. PLTA dropping. Me too. I made like 50% on Nike calls this morning. I just turned around and put puts on Nike now. That's the only one I really sold. Apple puts, apparently I'm up like 40-50% on that right now as well, that I just put this morning. SQ, I meant to check SQ, it's been a little bit. But yeah, today's been surprisingly a pretty decent morning for a Monday for me. It's still hanging out. I put some puts on SQ, kind of a little bit of a risk. I just seen the hop up this morning, and just looking overall, I seen a resistance at 52, so I was like, okay, we're about there. So I went ahead and put some puts on it. Definitely wanted to hold them for a while. Put puts on Shaq. So then obviously I'm still holding a few things from last week. PLTA, that's playing out a little bit, looking a little better. Would like to see it go under 40, but we'll see. But yeah, overall, this morning's been a pretty good morning for a Monday. Let's check out SPY really quick. Still coming down. Oh, shit. Just trying to make a comeback. How's it going, NYC or Benisa? Good morning, or good afternoon now. Good afternoon. Popping in to say hi. Hell yeah. It's awesome to see green, isn't it? So, man, I don't know what the hell's going on. Hopefully our stream's still doing alright, too. I haven't checked the stream in a while. Hopefully we're doing alright. We got 8 of you in here right now. Welcome to everybody that is in right now. I mean, if we have anyone new, if you're looking to, again, network with a bunch of like-minded people, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button below and hitting the bell icon. We do go live every morning for stock market trading. So, wow. I had a brain fart. Didn't even know I was going to say. I started reading Am's message. I was trying to talk. But yeah, I mean, we'd love to have more people. The more the merrier is how I see it. And we have the Discord chat. If you scroll up in the chat, you'll see the link. Everything totally free with me. I go in the voice chat. I'll probably be in the voice chat near the end of market hours today. So, I mean, definitely, we'd love to have you here for sure. You bought Nike puts. Cool. Yeah, I think it will. Just based off of that recent pattern. Gets up to 69.70. Gets rejected. Comes back down. I caught it on the rise, luckily, this morning and made a quick, what was like, how much did I make? Like $14 or something like that. Just, again, quick, like 40-50% profit. So, good stuff. Apple's trying to rally back a little bit here. But look at that price action. Man, that's crazy. But put position, it was like 67. Yeah, it's like 67. And it expires the 18th, so it's got time for sure. And then I started doing Robinhood options too. You probably seen that. Just based off of like looking at this, obviously. But right now I'm kind of getting butt fucked on Shaq right now. That's the one that's hurting me the most right now. We can take a look at it. You'll see how far I'm down. I put 2 puts on it. It'll come down. I'm not worried about this one bit. Most people would be with that, but when you do your homework on Shaq, you see this thing's gonna come down. It's a matter of when, not if. Did put 1 put on SPY too. That one I'm only down a couple bucks, like $2 looks like right now. But yeah. And then obviously in Tastyworks is where the majority of my positions are. And that's where my Nike one is. So yeah. Oh yeah. You can't see. Yeah. No. Exactly. No. Can't see so much at one time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm only using Robinhood options, like I said, for that the whole free thing, because I know Tastyworks is starting to charge me for the commission. But as the account gets bigger, obviously that won't be a huge deal. So I try to use Tastyworks majority of the time for like the bigger trades, so to speak, if that makes any sense. Like for the profit, from a profit standpoint, where I have bigger potential for profit, essentially, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I think my girlfriend might be here soon. Oh, she reminded me that I have to take the dog to get a fucking haircut today. Oh man, my leg is getting stiff on this couch. Oh, I wish I was in my office. But yeah, I seen that we what? Oh hell no. She scheduled an appointment for 4 Central, which is fine because the market closes at 3. But now they're wanting to see if we can bring them at 2 or 3. Absolutely not. Maybe after 3. Because this shit's shaping up too good right now. Adam, please tell me you cashed out on your Apple calls too, if you're still watching. I know you had, I'm pretty sure you said you had Apple calls last week. I didn't see if you cashed them out though. I sure hope you did. I got a good feeling. If I know you well enough, I'm pretty sure you did. But sold them last week. Alright, cool. I was gonna say, man, I'm gonna have to reshoot the screen and choke the shit out of you if you held them. Was too early. I mean, you couldn't. I mean, who the hell could predict, in all honesty, that Apple is going to come up near 190 today? 188, 190 area. I mean, the more the CNBC brings Warren Buffett on talking about Apple, the more Apple's going to go up. Oh, shit. Still going down. Yeah, I always call CNBC the king of pumping blue chip. Well, is Apple, surely Apple's considered a blue chip by now. But, I always say CNBC's the king network of pumping. Apple had been taking a shit for a while. What do? We bring Warren Buffett on right after earnings. And Warren Buffett says, buy. Of course he's going to buy. He bought it way. He even said, we loaded up on Apple this last quarter. He didn't say this month, last month. He said this last quarter. Where do you think the dude bought? Right in here. But he's rich for a reason. He's smart. But yeah, I mean, hell, if I got a good feeling you had some really fucking good profits on those calls, so I wouldn't be. This is TD Ameritrade. Oh, are you asking my opinion, TD Ameritrade Fidelity? Take your pick, in all honesty. I mentioned a long while back that I was considering, wondering if we might be double bottom in here. I'm going to get my Apple pulled up just in case if I want to pull the trigger and sell. I mean, take your pick, in all honesty. If I remember right, their fees are the same. When I first started doing this, I was talking about how I was considering going over to Fidelity. I'm pretty sure they're both like $4.95 per trade or something like that now. So it's really just take your own pick, in all honesty, man. But I personally like TD Ameritrade more, but I know a lot of people that use Fidelity. I mean, there's so many. That's the good thing is commissions have came down so much with just, they're like cannibalizing each other. There's so many platforms now you can trade on. Charles Schwab is really just lowballing the hell out of all of them right now, forcing everybody to come down and offer incentives and whatnot. So then you got the free ones like Robinhood. So it's like, I mean, it's really just take your pick at this point. I know what's his name, Tyler. He hasn't been in here yet today. But Tyler, I'm pretty sure he's on Charles Schwab, and he likes it the most. He likes their platform the most for charts and everything. E-Trade. I mean, there's so many. It's like take your own pick. Take your pick, and if you don't like it, then take your money and go to another platform. I like Tastyworks too for options. I mean, it's really just take your own pick. Everyone has their own favorite at the end of the day. But for charts, for the most part, I like TD Ameritrade the Thinkorswim platform the most. It's just the easiest to like get a hold of, get up and going. But I like all kinds, really. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Robinhood's really been a disruptor, to say the least. But Robinhood is like one of those things. You get what you pay for. When you don't pay commissions, you're gonna kind of experience hiccups and shit. But I mean, you can't beat no commission other than the fees. Obviously, they do charge you fees still. We found out, but that makes sense, obviously, right? But I mean, it's one of those things. You get what you pay for. But yeah, they're definitely forcing them down. I think by the time all is said and done, you'll see 195 per trade. I'm calling it today. I think by the time all is said and done, you're gonna see 195 trades across the board. Robinhood might even start charging eventually. Who knows? But they claim they never will. But companies claim a lot. But I think by the time all is said and done, all the bigger brokerage companies, they're going to be charging 195. I'm calling it now. They've already came down from what? Wasn't it 995? Like 995 to 1495 on a lot of them. Now they're all down to like 695, 595, 495-ish area. So, yeah, I think by the time all is said and done, you're going to see that 195. Apparently I'm up 48% now on Apple. Awesome. Yeah. Everything's consolidating a little bit right now. Still got 7 of you in here. Hopefully everybody's having a good day, a good morning. Good way to start the week, staying green, of course. But, yeah, we just crossed our SMA on the 1-day chart, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here if we, like I said, I feel like something's kind of brewing in the stock market this afternoon. Like I mentioned this morning, I would not be surprised if today is one of the days where we go green to red. But obviously no one can predict. I mean, you cannot predict what's really going to happen at the end of the day. But we can all throw out ideas, of course. That's what we're all here for. But yeah, I guess, I mean, we're already past 12 o'clock, so I don't want to keep you guys. I know you all got a lot of stuff to do. While we got 8 people tuning in. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everybody's staying green, making some money. And like I said, if you're wondering, yes, we go live every single morning for stock market trading. If you're just into networking with a bunch of like-minded people, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button below and bell icon so you'll be notified when we go live. We talk about penny stocks, options trading, all kinds of stuff. I really just started diving right into options this last week or two, and been having some pretty good success of late, so it's definitely exciting for sure. And if you want to scroll up in the chat, I have, like always, everything's totally free with me. I don't charge for anything. Somewhere way up here, we have a Discord chat, so if you want to scroll up there, definitely consider joining us. I'll be in there here in about an hour or so probably. After I hop off here, I'll hop in there with you guys in the voice chat, and yeah, so it's fun stuff for sure. But I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know you guys got other stuff to do yourselves, and I have to getting ready to sell this couch, it sounds like, today. So yeah, I mean, we're getting ready to move to the Dallas, Texas area, so if anyone's from there, definitely be sure to link up with me for sure whenever I make the move. But yeah, if anyone has any last questions or anything, I'd definitely be willing to take those really quickly. I know a lot of people are probably seeing that and going, what the fuck? But no, it's Shaq. That's all. I mean, literally, I'd be up today if it wasn't for this position. So I'm up on HEAR quite a bit. Like I said, I might sell this one today. The only positions I'm probably going to close today are possibly Apple and HEAR, and then any others if they shape up, but I don't think neither of them are. SPY might, but I doubt it. But you gotta be careful because with the PDT rule, obviously. So I use Robinhood more for my like entire week trades. At least I try to plan my trades like for the week with it. And then with Tastyworks, I use that for like quote unquote dailies or every couple day type trades. So but yeah, wow, we got 10 people tuning in. So again, I can't thank you guys enough for that support. But yeah, Apple right now, man, how much are we up now? Yeah, about 50%. So good stuff. I mean, if you're like I said, if you're wondering what the hell's going on with this, again, it's Shaq. Shaq is what's killing me right now. If we take a look at it, it's gonna come down. It's just a matter of when it'll come down. Probably really soon. And when it happens, it's gonna happen hard as fuck. Because they're keeping this thing artificially up big time. So be interesting to see what happens there for sure. But yeah, what I'm really watching out for today is what's going to happen with Apple, SPY, Nike, and PLTA. Other than that, I got a few other positions I'm holding, but I'm not like super worried about them as for today. So, in ATVI, that's what I'm watching out for this week. I think I might be putting puts on this possibly this week. So, and yeah, SQ, that's another one. That one I'm trying to quick flip today really quickly. I'm probably up a little on that position now, actually. So, ooh, sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, if you're new, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button below. We'd love to have you here. We do go live every single day. But, how is Nike looking? Still right around 69. Would you say the 5 minute? Well, it's kind of staircasing up a little. I don't know. You might mean 5 day, 5 minutes. It's still slightly showing some staircase upward pattern, but cool. SQ going down. But yeah, overall, I'm not too worried about this position. I'll probably cash out on it here, maybe today. I doubt today though. I think it'll probably be about like a Wednesday type trade, but we'll see. But yeah, I think we'll do good on this one, Adam. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. I mean, it might even come up clear up to like 69.50, but I see it getting rejected before 70. Even if it hits 70, it's going to come back down. Based on the recent pattern, of course. I'm just not super worried about it. And besides, got it for a really good price. So it was like, what, 30 bucks or something like that. So maybe even less. But yeah, that one's setting up pretty good for us. So be looking forward to sharing the profits on that here maybe in the next couple days. But yeah, hopefully everybody is staying green. Good shit. Good shit. Up 55% on Apple puts. Literally have. Cool. Bought one call and 2 puts. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, you talk about hedging it a lot. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, either way, you're kind of balancing out. You'll make a little bit money if it continues to go up a little bit, and then once it comes back down, you'll make some more money. It's kind of like what I did earlier this morning. I bought my call this morning, sold it for a quick like 40-50% profit. Now I'm in the puts. So yeah, I see what you mean. Cool, good stuff. But yeah, I mean, how long have we been live now? Exactly. How long have we been live anyways? Wow, about 4 hours already. But yeah, see, we're up $17 right now on these Apple calls. Ching ching. But yeah, so I mean, I guess with that being said, I guess I'll probably go ahead and start wrapping this stream up. Like I said, I'll definitely be in the Discord chat live, like the voice chat, with you guys here in a little bit. I'm just gonna, my girlfriend's gonna be coming home soon to eat lunch and whatnot. and I'm in the living room, so she's not gonna want me like on my stream and whatnot when she comes in. But yeah, I've enjoyed this once again. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for the support and just like having some good conversations. Every single day we have some good conversations in here. Talk about futures, penny stocks, options, blue chip. Like, we just talk about so many different things, and we just continue to just learn and continue to just profit off of one another's knowledge. It's just amazing. It's just fun stuff at the end of the day. So again, if you're new and you're watching, definitely consider that subscribe button below. We'd love to have you here. And like I said, the Discord chat link is in the chat if you scroll up, and I'll be putting in the description box starting tomorrow, hopefully. Like I said, I'm planning on getting that figured out today, and I'll get that situated for you all. But yeah, I mean, until next time, guys, like I said, I'll be in that Discord voice chat here before long, so I'm gonna look forward to seeing you guys in there, hopefully, at some point. But until next time, guys, keep on going out there making those profits, achieving some financial freedom this year, and covering your profits as well. And I'll see you guys for tomorrow morning's stream. Take it easy, guys.